Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on this lovely Wednesday for our supplier training. This is Alex from Archer Travel, and I'm here with Susan from ALG Vacations, and she's going to tell us about ALG's products, programs, and recent enhancements. How are you doing today, Susan?
I'm doing great, Alex. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing well. Listen, if anyone has any questions for Susan, feel free to post them in the chat. I will make sure to get them to her and we'll go over everything and ask her at the end of the presentation. But for right now, Susan, I'll let you take it away.
All right, great. Thank you so much, Alex. And thank you, everyone, for joining today. I do have some great updates about our programs and our products. So definitely get your notepads out because there's some new things to cover today. So if you're not familiar with me, I'm Susan Creighton. I'm your business development manager for all of the ALG Vacations brands. I'm based in Orange County, California, and I've been on the tour operator side of the business for 27 years. And no matter where you are located as an Archer travel advisor, you would be utilizing me as your point of contact for sales. So I just want to thank you all again for your partnership. You know, as your partner on our end, it's our job to make sure that we give you all of the products and all the programs that you can utilize to really grow your business and also have optimum earning potential. So we're going to talk about some of those today. You can always reach out to me as well. And I love setting up one-on-ones to hear more about your business and to help you with what we can offer you to help you grow your business. So definitely, I want to be your partner to grow together and really hear everything about what's going on with you so that I can give you the best insight on where we would fit in your business model. So down below, you're going to see that there's 5 brands listed: Apple Vacations, FunJet Vacations, Travel Impressions, Blue Sky Tours, and United Vacations. If you're very familiar with us, you've probably noticed that we've gone from 6 brands to 5. We recently just sunset the Southwest Vacations brand, and that was due to a long-standing program that Southwest Airlines was doing on their end. I'm sure you're very familiar with a lot of the changes that they've made. They have now taken the tour operator side in-house as a consumer direct. They do not have a travel advisor solution. So we just want to make sure that you are aware you can still book Southwest flights on Apple, FunJet, and Travel Impressions, as well as Blue Sky Tours for Hawaii. So just make sure that you're utilizing those other 4 brands when you're looking for Southwest flights for your vacation packages. So I'll start out with one of the big announcements. You may be already aware or maybe not. We now have 13 new hotel options under the Inclusive Collection that were previously under another management company that we did not previously work with. So we now have all of the Zivas and Zolaras within our programs for Mexico and the Caribbean, as well as 5 other hotels that have been rebranded. Dream Secrets, the Hyatt Vivid, and the Sunscape there at the top are all rebranded to be within the Inclusive Collection product line. So we're really excited to have these additional hotels. Many of them are very much favorites out there, and we are just happy that we have them in our product line now. That was an acquisition that was in place throughout the year, and it was just finalized maybe a month and a half ago, so somewhat new. So if you're looking to where to book us, of course, we're located online in one place, and that's Vax Vacation Access. Vax is our sister company, and this is where we are located 100% to book online for our 5 brands. The rule to know about Vax is ALG Vacations is 100% on Vax. However, not everything on Vax is 100% ALG Vacations. When you're on the homepage over there on the right-hand side, you'll see that there's a lot of advertisements and there's other brands and companies that are listed there. So what we've done to make it easy is we created our own landing page, which is the algvacations.com page, which is actually a landing page within Vax. This should look very familiar to you over on the right-hand side. If you're already utilizing this page, that's great. If you have not been utilizing this page, you're going to want to use this page and bookmark this as a favorite and simply log in and out here using your Vax credentials. Then you'll have access to the toolbar there at the top that has all the information on our programs, our training, our marketing portals, and our support link, which is up there in the right-hand corner if you need to chat or request a call from the call center. There's also an email template if you need to email any of our departments there as well. So when you're in VAX, one of the things that you'll notice is next to the different room categories, when you pull up what you're looking for in the booking engine, you're going to see these little indicators. These are coded with colors, and these indicators next to the room categories are going to give you some great insight to different programs that that room category or that hotel is part of. And it's going to lead you just to more information as you're booking in the booking engine. One of those little indicators says exclusive perks. Exclusive perks is one of our programs that gives your clients more when you're booking them with ALG Vacations. These are additional amenities that they'll be receiving when you book them within our brands. So it could be everything from complimentary private transfers. It could be cabanas by the pool, where that is held for them, and they will just go to the concierge and determine which day they're going to utilize that cabana that would normally have a cost associated with it. So you'll see that there's different brands at the bottom of the slide here. Within those brands, there's a lot of different hotel brands, and those would be located on the toolbar on the algvacations.com page under exclusive perks, where you can open up and see exactly what that perk is. So when that indicator gives you that information within the booking engine, you want to jump over to exclusive perks and look at that link and make sure that you have the minimum nights required for that amenity, and you can see the details for that amenity there. One of the other little indicators you're going to see says upgrade bonus. The top run of house room here for Dreams Adventuras Riviera Maya says that there's a bonus available. Well, that just means that the run of the house is the lead room, but if you moved to the next category down below, you'll see that now that upgrade bonus shows in green, and that room category for the Deluxe Ocean View Double is now giving a bonus 2% commission on top of the commission that you already earn with us, which you're at premium levels as an Archer travel advisor. So do look for those little indicators. You can really capitalize on higher commissions when you're upgrading your clients. Plus, you're giving them, of course, a better experience, and you're earning more. This is for hotels within Mexico, Caribbean, and Hawaii, where you're going to see these indicators. So getting to many of our sun and fun destinations from many of the Midwest gateways, we have a program called Exclusive Nonstop Vacation Flights, which sounds exactly like what it is. It's our flights that are available from different origin cities within the Midwest that are nonstop to sun and fun destinations in Mexico, the Caribbean. We have the west coast of Mexico included. It's not just Cancun. You have Cabo as well and Puerto Vallarta. And then in the Caribbean, there's Jamaica, Dominican Republic, of course. So you want to look for those flights when you're booking your clients out of those gateways where the nonstop flights are available on the charters, because what this is going to give you on our ENVF flights is the best times out of those gateways. Of course, nonstop. There may not be nonstop service out of the gateways that we have these flights available. Plus, it's fully commissionable on the air portion up to 15%. So that's a great way for you to earn more and give your clients a better experience with maximum time in the vacation destination. This is just a map. You can see where some of those ENVF origin cities are located and the routes. Depending on the city, like Minneapolis has 6 different routes. So they pretty much go everywhere to all of the different destinations out of Minneapolis, but some other gateways may only have 1 or 2 routes. With Frontier as one of our ENVF partners, you can pre-purchase bags. So you want to look for that under features when you're in the booking engine. This is for all the additional add-ons. When you're booking the ENVF flights on Frontier, you can go to features and then select pre-purchasing the baggage for their round trip flights. This is at a cost of $58 per bag, and that is a big reduction from the 105 that could cost them at check-in at the airport. Or if they prepay it through Frontier ahead of time, it's also much higher. So you want to make sure that you're utilizing our ability to get them the discount on their checked and carry-on baggage. We also have an additional 1% commission uh, bonus going on right now with Archer. This is exclusive to you. So when you're booking the ENVF flights with air and hotel packages up until September 9th for travel anytime, you're getting an additional 1% on top of the hotel commission. So that's really going to add up as well. So definitely look for those ENVF flights along with those get paid to upgrades. You're going to be definitely capitalizing on your commission that you can earn with us. We have a new launch with our sister company, Amstar, in Cancun and Tulum right now. Amstar Connect is the name of the program. It's coming soon to the other Amstar destinations, so Dominican Republic, Cabo, Puerto Vallarta. Those destinations will be coming soon by the end of the year, but the program is already launched in Cancun and Tulum. And what this is a seamless start to finish program for their transportation where your clients will have communication with Amstar upon touching down in Cancun and Tulum. As soon as they touch down at the airport, they're going to get an email from Amstar stating, hey, you've arrived. We're your transportation company. Welcome to Mexico. When you've gone through immigration and you have your bags, please let us know. And there'll be a little check-in link. When your clients check in on their email, then they'll get the information on where their driver's located and the driver's name, right down to the license plate number on the vehicle. This is great, especially for those first timers that have never traveled internationally or those that have actually not been to the Cancun airport, which can be, it can be a busy airport when you're going through a lot of the timeshare area before you get outside to where their transportation is going to be waiting for them. So this will give them a very secure feeling with the information right there in hand. On departure, what's wonderful about this new program also is they will start getting emails 72 hours prior to departure, giving them information on their pickup time. They will not have to go to the Amstar desk at the hotel and get, their information from the representative there at the hotel. They can do it right on their phone, right from the beach and right from the pool. And then they will continue to get updates up until their driver actually arrives the hotel. So they'll have the information on the driver's name, the time. There's also a link, just like Uber, because it's the same technology that Uber uses, where they can actually track the vehicle arriving the hotel 30 minutes ahead of time. I know I'm one of those people that when I'm on Uber, I like to look at the map and see where the vehicle is and how soon it's getting to the hotel, and I can see it turning corners on its approach. They'll be able to see that as well while they're waiting at the lobby for their arrival, or I'm sorry, for their departure transfer. The thing you need to know about this is you need to opt in your client to the program. So you're going to do that in the booking engine when you're making the booking in Vax and you're finalizing that booking. At the bottom here, it asks the two questions. Do you want your clients to have a contact for the airline and with Amstar? So you can yes or no to the airline with any updates from their flights, but also for Amstar, you want to make sure that their email address and their phone number is input so that Amstar now has their direct contact. Be aware that this is only for utilizing this information for their transportation. There will be no marketing or soliciting to them direct after travel from Amstar. This is strictly for communication during their vacation. So this is just a little bit of what it looks like with the welcome email, how they'll be checking in once they're through immigration and have their bags, their confirmation of their driver and the information on the vehicle. And then you can see that little map that I was mentioning, just like Uber, where they can see the vehicle and they can track it. And they'll have this on the departure side as well. The other new update regarding Amstar is they're now in St. Lucia. Inclusive Collection is opening properties in St. Lucia, so Amstar now is available as our DMC on the beautiful island of St. Lucia. Another program that we launched about a year ago that I'm just going to go through really quickly is our Lux program. Lux is our luxury program that has about 550 hotels. We keep adding on worldwide. This is not just Sun and Fun destinations. It's a curated collection of five-star properties, some four and a halfs, and there's a few fours in there as well that are in the program that give you the ability, once you book them through our brands, to work with our dedicated concierge team. Our team is going to be there to help support you to set up any additional, maybe private tours in Europe that will work with our local DMC and create for your client. Maybe it's a special anniversary trip and you want to make sure that the hotel knows this information. Our team will work with you to make sure that the hotel and the local DMC that we're utilizing for any land experiences have everything built into the booking pre-departure. If there's a charge for it, such as a tour, it'll be added in, and that will, of course, be commissionable to you. And then, of course, some of the hotels also offer some amenities. So depending on the different hotels in the program, they may be receiving a bottle of wine on arrival. Maybe it's guaranteed late checkout. Whatever that amenity is, that will be listed on our list of hotels on the Lux link on the ALGVacations.com page. Here's just some of the hotels that are in the program and how to book. You'll see next to the hotels, there's those indicators again, and it says Lux by ALG Vacations. That means that that hotel is part of the Lux program. You can also utilize the filters on the left-hand side and filter luxury, and that will narrow down the hotels to those luxury properties that are available. And you'll see the logo as well as the indicator for the Lux program. So we also, like I mentioned, besides Sun and Fun, we've got hotels around the world. Many of those Lux hotels are available around the world, and many of them are in Europe. Europe is a program that we've been adding on to consistently, really since the end of the pandemic. It's one of our large offerings of product. So you want to make sure that you're looking at us for your clients that are really going worldwide to any leisure destinations. But when it comes to Europe specifically, there's a lot to choose from. We have flights with over 35 different carriers, both coach and upper classes of service to all of those European cities and beyond. We've got hotel selection, everything from those luxe properties, those real high-end five-star, all the way to more cost-efficient offerings in mid-level ranges in many of the different destinations. So you can see some of the larger brands there on the slide, but we also have a lot of small boutique properties as well. And then Viator is one of our partners. So in Europe specifically, we have a lot of Viator options within the different destinations, as well as some tours through our local DMCs and some small companies that we work with, such as Travel Curious, which is located in London, Dublin, and Amsterdam. These are small, very immersive experiences with local guides in these three cities. You can see all these tours and the information and details when you're in features, when you're pulling up the different destinations within Vax. For Europe, we also want to make it easy for you to book. So we want to give you as much information on some of these cities that you may not be so familiar with that have become quite hot destinations. Corfu's one of them, but we have 24 different product guides that you can find in ALGV 360, which is our marketing portal. These two-page guides give you great information as a travel advisor with all the basics of that destination. On that second page, which is a little bit hidden there, there's a what's to see in that destination. We want to make sure that your clients are aware of what there is to do there and that you can share that information. And there'll be a curated itinerary on optimum time in that destination and what they would do each day. So really good information for you to share with your clients and are good talking points and starting places with the top hotels to stay within that destination as well. We have a brand new Europe content hub. We just created that this year, and that gives some great information on Europe. So if you're looking to get more versed in the different areas, you can just jump on this landing page. There's everything from latest news updates within the different cities, but also some great information on all the product that we offer in Europe as well. When it comes to your cruise guests, we want to make sure that you're familiar with ALG Vacations, our pre and post cruise program. We have hotels in port cities around the world, and you can utilize our hotels with our tours, our flights, our transportation within those different port cities that you can then pair with those cruises that you're booking. So within Europe specifically, we have transportation to and from the ports to the hotels and the airport. So it's a true pre and post with those transportation options. But in the other cities around the world, we just have a lot of product for hotels that you can really utilize with us for every client's budget and what they're looking to do in that city pre and post stay. Here's a much more detailed list of different port cities around the world. And we have a brand new coffee chat with Amy. She's in our groups department. You know, we're seeing a lot more with our pre and post program around contracted groups. So for those of you that have contracted groups that are sailing, we now are really looking at enhancing even more our pre and post cruise stay with pre and post cruise groups. So our first coffee chat is coming up on the 4th of September with Amy. You can utilize this QR code below and jump into her Zoom room. You can pre-register for that or just jump in it at that time. You can also see on the education link on our groups page on the algvacations.com page the registration and information on when these coffee chats are taking place. She holds a lot of different topics, but this is the newest topic that she's going to be talking about going forward. You can find the group's epicenter page, as I mentioned, at algvacations.com, and you'll find all kinds of great resources there regarding groups for both contract groups as well as our Groupies program, which is our flexible group program. Groupies is for small group travel, 5 rooms or more. Generally caps out at 25 to 40 rooms, depending on the hotel. This is utilizing a discount promo code that you would then apply to the bookings in VAX that give your client a little bit of a discount. You can earn comps if you have a Groupies code in place, if you hit the minimum that the hotel requires for any free rooms or free passengers that come back to you as a refund after travel. You can see all that at the group's resource page. And also when you're in the booking engine, as I mentioned with those indicators, you can see next to the hotels that offer a bonus discount. Those are our Groupies bonus hotels. So if you're looking for different hotels to talk to your clients about and you're just kind of perusing, make sure that you look for those Groupies bonus hotels because they're going to offer a greater discount and most likely a better comp to you. Contract group information is also available on that page. Contract groups are traditional, 10 rooms or more, holding the rate, holding the space. Unlike Groupies, which is book as you go, you're actually holding inventory that you're going to work within a dashboard within VAX once you go to contract. Something that we added new specifically for Archer Travel is our inventory auto drop program. This automatically releases unsold contract group inventory before you get into penalty. So if you have unsold inventory, we're automatically going to drop that so that you don't get held up with inventory that you did not sell that is in penalty. It's really a fail safe. We will send you out notices that your auto drop date is coming up. So if you do need to book rooms or you do need to make any requests from our group department. But this is just a more efficient and easier way of moving forward with contract groups, especially those of you that may be newer to contract groups. Sometimes that's something that's a little overwhelming and scary is, you're going into a contract and what if you didn't sell all the rooms? Well, this is going to help alleviate that. So we're really happy to have this new program in place for Archer Travel. We also have a great new groups offer page. You always want to check this out. This is located on the algvacations.com page under groups. And this has all of the different promotions that are going on with group offers for contracted groups. Some good ones out there right now. We have our Go Big with Your Group promotion that just started. This is bookable now for contracted groups. This can get you up to $1,250 in credit back on your contracted groups, as well as some additional perks for your clients. So there's a list there when you go onto the groups page and you look under the groups promotions, you'll under the resource page, you'll see a list of hotels, and next to the hotel, it'll tell you what perks that your clients may be able to get when you're contracting those hotels. It can be anything from $500 towards a wedding package. Maybe it's money towards a specific event for your contract group when they're traveling together and they have maybe a cocktail party or something on site. You could be getting them some credit towards that. There's different options. There's some actually that have some upgrades as well. So it may have a certain number of rooms with an upgrade option that you can utilize for that perk as well. So you can see everything on the list on the Go Big with Groups promotion page. We also launched our groups technology new custom event web pages this year. These are web pages that your clients will have built for them. You would do this. This is something you can do very easily. You'll request a PL code from our team for your contract group or your groupies for your leisure travelers. And then you can build the web page that then you can pass along to them that has a customized image. It could be anything from, a wedding couple to maybe it's a family traveling for a family reunion. You can customize that image. Information on the group is provided, so you can type in whatever you want and build that verbiage so that you can easily pass that along to your clients and they know what the group's all about. If there's some different events happening, such as a destination wedding, you can add that in. So in this case, there's 3 different events that are happening over there to the right that's on that page as well. Information on you as the travel advisor so that they have all of your contact information, as well as information on the hotel. And then there's a booking widget that they can book right into your contract group inventory or your groupies dates and hotel that you have set up for your groupies group. Those pages are amazing. So definitely utilize those. When you're booking with ALG Vacations, you're earning points with us. Our loyalty program is called Waves at ALG Vacations, and you earn points for every booking that you make within VACs or contracted groups. So you want to make sure that you're utilizing your Waves points because you can use them for a lot of great things. Most advisors use it for redeeming points onto a virtual Visa card, and then you can spend that Visa card, those dollars anywhere you would like. It's a regular 16-digit Visa number, or you can use it for some shopping or some travel that's also available on the web page. Oh, there's just some more information on redeeming your points. But great way to earn more. I mean, it's essentially money in your pocket when you're spending your Waves points on merchandise, travel, or anywhere Visa's taken. We have some great marketing tools. ALGV 360 is the marketing portal where I mentioned before about those Europe guides, but there's also great resources for flyers. Maybe you're doing a bridal show and you can customize flyers to your agency. There's videos, there's images, ideas for setting up email and social media posts. A lot of great content there that's all free to you for you to utilize. We also have our digital brochures that you can pretty much customize any way you would like. If you have clients traveling to Europe and they want a brochure on a specific country, maybe they're only interested in Italy, you can customize that brochure to just include Italy, even down to just including certain hotels with a cover and back cover of the brochure that you can send to your clients digitally. And then Travel Blog. This is our program for really mostly social media posts for Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. There's all different resources here that's more editorial to get the conversation started. It's not just promotions, it's more engaging information that you can upload right onto your pages so that you can capture more followers and get more engagement with your followers. If you haven't completed ALGV Pro, I would highly suggest you do so. This is our Travel Advisor Specialist program. This is the program that's going to get you certified with ALGVacations so that you're going to be more familiar with all we offer. Some great content to get you really familiar so that you know where to go when certain things come up with clients asking for certain types of travel. Certain programs where you're going to earn more. You want to make sure that you're up on how to utilize our programs. All that information is going to be in ALGV Pro, as well as some great electives that you can choose to continue on with your education. This is accredited program through the Travel Institute. You can earn up to 5 continuing educations, as well as get certified with us, which is a requirement going forward for any of our in-person events. So if you're looking to get on FAMs or you want to go to next year's Ascend conference, which is every October in Cancun, which is an amazing event. It's our regular annual conference with all of our supplier partners. A great learning opportunity and just to get more engaged with ALGVacations. You would need to be ALGV Pro certified. This is also the case with winning prizes. We do give out prizes all the time with our Suppliers of the Month, with our annual May Travel Advisor Appreciation Month, and ongoing. There's always opportunities with our local events to earn and win prizes. You do need to be ALGV Pro certified to win. So please take part and complete the program. You'll have all the education that you need and more familiarity, and you'll be all set for any of those events as they come. If you already completed ALGV Pro before October 1st of last year, you might want to complete the ALGV Pro Active. This is the updates that were not in the original program of all of our launches that we've had since the original program was put into place. So this will get you up to date. If you are just now going into ALGV Pro and taking the core program, you do not need to do active because the core program has been updated with all of our new launches. So we have a great promotion that's going on now that Archer is included as part of one of our West Coast agencies. No matter where you're located as an Archer travel advisor, you have access to this because Archer is located in California on the West Coast. Being a travel advisor booking through Archer, you now get the ability to earn 16% hotel commissions on flight inclusive packages to Mexico, Hawaii, and the Caribbean that has now been extended till the 31st of December for travel anytime. This is for the brands of FunJet, Apple, Travel Impressions, and United Vacations. And you can get more information on that little QR code down there at the corner. I'll let that sit for a moment. And then we also have our exclusive promo code to get your clients a better discount that is set up now. We do 3 of these a year for Archer as one of our Elite Diamond Preferred accounts. This earns up to $150 off for your clients to utilize for any destination. You just need to book it by the 15th of September. Travel is for the next year. There are some blackout dates, but there's no minimum package price and there's no exclusion of hotels. As long as it's a air and land package with hotel, you can get a discount for your clients. And the promo code is right there. It's that DIA 8A, T as in Tom, G as in George, 25. And this should also be posted somewhere within Archer, so that I just passed this over because it started on the 25th, just this past Monday. So that's a great way to get a discount for your clients right now too. And with that, Alex, I think I'm going to open this up to questions if we have any.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the presentation, Susan. Really insightful stuff. Here, let me take a look here. I see one question from Hanifa. She's asking about what about destinations from Africa?
We do have off Africa as a product line. So yes, you'd have to look at the different areas within Africa of what you're looking for. But yes, we have product all over with add-ons, flights. I mean, it's full packages, hotels in different price points. And a lot of those luxe hotels are within Africa as well.
Okay, and I see another one for Colombia. Is that also available?
Yeah, Colombia is also a destination of ours. You can see that by just pulling up Colombia as the destination in the booking engine, and it'll give you all the hotels, and you can go and book just like you would Cancun or any of our other destinations.
Awesome. Here's another one. It says, do you have products available for Tokyo, Japan?
Yes, and Japan has been hot. Yes, that is a big destination right now. So we've got everything that you need for pretty much all of Asia.
Oh, amazing, amazing. Are there any
Yeah, we're
specialty?
worldwide now, Alex.
Oh,
We
that's
got everything.
awesome. Love to hear it. I'm seeing a lot of people that are excited about trying to book different countries and different tours. And speaking of tours, I see one of them asking, are there any specialty tours that you find are best sellers, or does that really vary from group to group?
Well, for us, it's really, it's this is FIT travel, so you're really building the itinerary that your clients are looking for. We don't really have any predetermined itineraries. We have suggestions like on those product guides, but you're going to build the itinerary, the number of nights, the hotel. If it's a multi-destination booking, you're going to determine that and really customize that itinerary in VAX.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Um, I'm not seeing any other specific questions. I mean, I see a lot of people that are super excited. Some people who have used the code, which is DIA8ATG25, the promo code for ALG
Right.
Vacations. Yeah, a lot of people saying, "Oh, I just used this code, so amazing, saved a lot of money." Um, Let me see here. I'm seeing another one. Why aren't there transfer vendors available in features in Miami?
Oh, Miami. Miami's always been one of those destinations where it's just been a most people will take a cab or now an Uber. We just don't have transfers in Miami. That's the case with many of the domestic cities. There may be a couple there that there's transfers that are included, but generally it's just not a destination that is geared towards that type of travel. Most people leave the airport, they're within the United States, they feel very comfortable getting on, into a taxi or taking an Uber. So we don't provide transfers.
Okay. I'm not seeing any other questions, but Susan, really want to thank you for your time today. And if there's any way that, if there's any questions that agents had after the presentation, is there any way they could reach out or find you, or how does that work?
Yeah, they can reach out to me. My contact information, I'm not sure how you guys have that posted inside, but I'll go back to that first slide and give me 1 second. I'm just going to go through all of these.
Sure.
Get right back. Ah, should have gone a quicker route, but
It's
I'm
fine.
doing this. It might prompt some questions if you see some of these topics. Okay. Here we go. I'm getting there. There we go. My email address is not on the slide. Well, okay, my email address is susan.creighton@algvacations.com.
Okay.
You can email me. I do travel quite a bit, so if you get my out of office, I may be delayed. And you can always utilize the chat feature that's on the support link if you have a question for the call center, or the callback feature that's on the support link. But a lot of the information you can find right on the ALG Vacations page. I'm going to get over there. Where are we? Here we go. If you're on this page, the ALG Vacations page, all of those drop downs on the toolbar there at the top have a lot of information. Under tools is where you're going to find all of our trainings, like our webinar calendar, our self-help library on how to do certain capabilities in VAX. There's also our marketing portals there as well. So ALGV 360 or Travelog and Travelblog. Under the rewards is where you can go in and make sure that your Waves account is set up properly. You want to make sure that you have set up your Waves account if you've been booking with us, so that you're getting those points. If you never set up your Waves account, you can go right in to the dashboard, reset your login because it has a unique password. And you want to do that because if you never set it up and you've been booking with us, your points have been expiring. Once you're set up by accepting the terms and conditions, your points won't expire as long as you have a departure within 12 months of the previous departure. So that's something you might want to check out, your Waves account. Make sure you're set up. And if you've never been in and you set that up, quite a while ago, you probably have a lot of points that you can redeem. Under groups is where you're going to find all the information on requesting group quotes for contracts and codes for groupies. You're also going to find all that great information on the promotion that's going on right now to get your clients even more with resort credits and those pick your perks. So definitely take a look at that at the group's offering page. And then under vacation packagers over there on the far right, that's where you're going to find information on the Lux program, on the ENVF flights, those charters going out of the different gateways in the Midwest. There's some other information on there for pre and post, if you're looking to get more information on the pre and post program. So definitely look at this page, bookmark it as your favorite, utilize this as your home page for logging in and logging out, and click on all those links, click on all those links and, really explore what's all there because a lot of your questions can be answered right on the web page. You have a lot of content there for you.
Okay, awesome, awesome. I'm not seeing any other questions, but again, Susan, thank you so much for taking the time to spend with us today to go over everything with ALGVacations. Any closing words you have for the travel agents here?
Yeah, thank you so much for all of your support. I'm here to support you. So definitely, I want to make sure that I'm giving you all the information that you're looking for. Reach out to me if you have any questions, and hopefully you're all registering for next year in Hawaii. I will be there.
Ooh, sounds
Looking
fun.
forward to it.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of agents in the chat here saying, oh, thank you, Susan. You're always so kind and helpful. Thank you, Susan, for all the valuable information. Thank you. All these thank yous. Yeah, they love you.
Yep. Yeah, well, I'll be in St. Louis too. I think that's the next in-person event that I have. So anyone that's going to St. Louis, that's coming up. I think it's October. So yeah, so I'll see you at in-person events all through next year too.
Awesome. All right, well, travel agents, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Have yourselves a great rest of your day, and thank you again, Susan, for the presentation. Take care, everybody.
All right, bye-bye.